Hi, my name is Haman Haurigi, and this is my story. There is a happy moment in our lives when we find out that we are going to be parents. Life gets busy with planning and organising for this exciting new arrival, and you soon find yourself wanting to create a nest for your baby. A few years ago I found myself in this position, awaiting the arrival of my son Nico. As an experienced furniture designer, it was important for me to have a well-designed and beautiful nursery for my son. I went in search of the perfect cot for him. As a designer, the essentials for me in a cot were that it would have a high aesthetic value, and it would be functional and practical, and most importantly be completely safe for my new baby. I visited many stores and spent hours online and just couldn't find the perfect cot for my son. They were antiquated, outdated and ugly designs, often in dark, heavy colours, with moving pieces that could trap tiny little fingers, and made of materials that were just not ideal for a baby. I became increasingly frustrated, just like many other modern day parents who were looking for a sophisticated and beautifully designed cot but were unable to find one. I was inspired to design the perfect cot. This involved months of research, firstly looking at all the international standards for baby cots so I could fully incorporate safety features into my new design. Next, I needed to look at what material this cot should be made of. I had some concerns about using timber as the main material, as it just doesn't have the flexibility needed to develop unique shapes. Also, I wanted to look at the impact on our environment. I just didn't like the idea of cutting down trees for a product that would ultimately end up as a landfill at the end of its life. Finally, timber cots are treated and painted using chemicals, and I didn't want my son being exposed to these. In particular, they have a habit of putting everything in their mouths, including their cot. So I needed to look in another direction and follow my passion and experience as a designer. I had to look outside the wooden box, so to speak, and come up with something beautiful, not boxy, and made of something completely safe and recyclable. The answer was LLDPE, or linear low density polyethylene. Using rotomoulding as the process, in addition to allowing a much greater freedom, when it came to the shape of the design, it had some other amazing qualities as well. Due to it being part of the thermoplastics family, LLDPE is 100% recyclable. It is also a toxic-free substance. Thanks to LLDPE, the final product would be free from splinters and resistant to compression failures, insect infestation and corrosion. Finally, I spent a great deal of time considering the design of the cot and created the soft, curved shape that became the NICO Cot, the perfectly shaped nest for a baby. My cot is not only unique in appearance, but it meets practical and functional needs as well. It has a double mattress level with a higher position for newborns. There is also a lower position when a baby is able to sit up for when they become older. The cot then transforms into a toddler bed by removing the side, the ideal transition between cot and big bed for the child between the ages of 2 and 4 years old. The cot has no moving parts and is easy to keep hygienically clean with a simple wipe down. And finally, I wanted a cot that would be available in fresh, contemporary colours, that would be a beautiful feature to any nursery. After finalising the cot design, I went looking for the perfect manufacturer to make this cot. Serralunga, in Italy, have been producing cutting-edge design products using rotomoulding techniques for decades. They are a world leader in their field, and this has given me the perfect platform on which to make my dream a reality. Visit our website on mycot.com.au and let the dream begin.